Hello, everyone. Welcome to Little Chapel of Faith. My name is Tina. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. We have platforms on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. If you're on any of those or all those, please like, subscribe, and share. We are here with our readings from the Imitation of Christ. We are on Book 3, Chapter 13. And I need my glasses or I'm not going to see anything. There we go. On humble obedience with the example of our Lord Jesus Christ. My child, they who try to withdraw themselves from obedience withdraw themselves from grace. They who seek personal privileges lose those which are shared by all. If people do not freely and willingly submit themselves to a superior, it is a sign that their flesh is not completely under control, but that it often rebels and complains. Therefore, if you want to subdue your lower nature, first learn to obey your superior. If the inner person is strong, the outward enemy is sooner overcome. There is no worse or more troublesome enemy to your soul than yourself, as long as your flesh is not under control of your will. Therefore, it is an absolute necessity for you to acquire a true contempt of yourself if you would prevail over flesh and blood. But because you still love yourself in the wrong way, you're afraid to resign your will entirely to the will of another. 2. But it is such a great thing for you, who are but dust and nothingness, to submit yourself to a man for my sake, when I, the Almighty and Most High God, Creator of all things, humbly submitted myself to human beings for your sake. I became the lowliest and the least of human beings, so that you might overcome your pride through my humility. You who are but ashes, learn to obey who are but the dust of the earth. Learn to humble yourself and to bow beneath the feet of others for my sake. Learn to break your own will and to give yourself to all subjection. 3. Direct your wrath against yourself and do not allow pride to overrule you, but show yourself to be so submissive, so insignificant that all may walk over you and trample you underfoot like the mud in the trees. What have you to complain of, vain person? What have you to complain of, vain person? O wretched sinner that you are, what answer can you justly make to those who rebuke you, since you often have so often offended God and so often deserve the punishment of hell? In spite of all this, my merciful eye has spared you, for your soul is precious in my sight, so that you might know my great love for you, and be ever grateful to me in return, and give yourself to perfect and true humility, and suffer the contempt of others for my sake. I'm sorry about that. My eyes today, rough day today. But I will post I always post the overview of the chapter, just because some people, even myself, sometimes find it a little confusing what it's trying to say, or the exact meaning of it. So I like to always make sure that I post that so we know what is trying to be relayed. Until then, I hope you have a beautiful day. Be well, be safe, be kind to each other. May God bless us all.